So as long as you're on your feet, like the volcanic rock looks really pretty and everything, but you just don't want to get your skin in contact with it. My hands were all bloody, and so like my hands were freezing cold.
Normally it's not like this. I mean, I was 3 weeks ago here, and I went there and it was sunny and like here. I don't know why. I mean, it's just when you come. We are in the beautiful island of La Palma. La Isla Bonita, it's called. It's the beautiful island in Spanish. We've been here for a week in our training camp for craft elite runners. Swimming in the pool, go to the gym, and all included.
You describe this little island again.
Do you want the truth?
Yeah, I would.
I hate coming here.
Why?
It's so far from California, and we got nice beaches in California.
Last year, I didn't really know any of my teammates, and this year I know all of them.
So this boy walks into the kitchen and says, "Hey Mom, can you explain an eclipse to me?" And she says, "No, son."
Oh, okay. Well, that was really good.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that.
No, son.
Yeah.
We started down by the coast, by the lighthouse, and we ran like straight up the ridge. So it was like a pretty grueling first day. It was just like pretty much climbing the whole time. We just like kept going up and up and up. I was told that it was like 3,000 to 4,000 feet of gain, and I got a couple miles in and looked at my watch, and I had already climbed 3,800 feet, and I'm like, something's not right here. Sure enough, we climbed the rest of the day. It was
You know, you're going up the mountain, you know it's going to be bad, so you have stuff. And this, I'm like, I should have done some research. Yeah, here we are. Hey, man! Hey! How's so much wind. Yeah, it's crazy. How you guys doing? Good, good. It was dangerous wind. Like, you know, it's like sand blowing in your eyes and your hat's like blowing off, so you're like, it was gnarly.
Yo que era de mucho frío, mucho viento. Tanto viento que tenías que tener mucho cuidado de no caerte porque era una zona peligrosa.
8,000 feet up, you know, 2,600 meters. And we're in the middle of the Atlantic, like there's nothing stopping the wind. Super cold, rainy, windy, all day. Like I just wanted to get in the sauna. Oh my God! What is this?
Y mis manos incluso se quedaron agarrotadas así del frío de los bastones porque no me esperaba que hubiese tal frío en la cima de la montaña.
I had to put my hand down on the rock. Super volcanic rock, so it just tears you up and like you don't want to fall, but it's blowing you into the ground.
I can imagine that being as tall as he is, he's probably just like a little feather in the wind.
How are you?
It's so bad.
Yeah.
Like, so bad.
It was the same here on the other side.
So crazy.
How far you think the other ones are?
Oh, like maybe 5 minutes, I think.
Okay.
Super close.
Arlen fell because of the wind and landed on that volcanic rock, which is never the move.
The wind whipping over top of the ridge was just so fierce. And I was running along and trying to keep my balance, and all of a sudden this gust like pushed me off the trail, and I was moving probably a little bit too fast. I don't know if I kicked a rock or what, but it was like the wind knocked me off. And then I sort of did a face plant, although obviously my face survived a lot better than my hands.
It was so windy it like splattered the blood on my watch. Yeah.
It was like blood everywhere. It was.
Yeah, hands and heads bleed profusely.
Watch.
Oh.
Yeah, stop.
Sure. Why not? Forget to pause my watch. Okay.
¿Es okay? Lo que pienso es intentar acabar ese tramo, ese recorrido lo antes posible y de la mejor forma, porque el tiempo puede llevar a pensamientos muy negativos o incluso a acobardarte, y lo que tienes es que sacar la furia que tienes dentro para continuar.
When you are in the lowest part of the race with someone, you become really close friends. The lowest point of the race for you want to die, you want to finish, you want to go home and sleep, take a shower and sleep. When you share these feelings with your friend or your teammate, you create this friendship even closer, and it's a good feeling. The highs as a podium or the lows, drop out the races or being there like for hours feeling miserable, and make it happen and go to the end where runners come more close. We are starting to have a team, but it's also a family of runners that they feel confident to share everything about themselves to each other. So it's really cool to see that. And this is why it's important for craft to create this sense of community. When you sign an athlete for 1 year, what can you expect? So that's why we have these longer contracts, 2 + 3, 3 + 2 or 4 years, because we believe that the long-term relationships works better than 1 year contract. The athlete is like the second half of the year thinking about, I will resign or not, I don't know my future. So we don't want them to feel being thinking like every day like if they will have a salary for next year. So we take out this from the equation, and they can focus just like running and be good athletes for 3 years or 2 years or 4 years. And now they're becoming friends after 2.5 years, some of them, or 3 years.